to see what goes down when the opening bell.
All right.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Missed him with that uppercut. Good left counter that lands. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves. Nice counter punch. They both want the knockout. Nice counter shot. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Bombs away. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on this. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? He just missed with that left jab. Good counter punching from both these fighters. Beautiful counter shot. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Got out of the way that right hook. They exchange punches. Nice counter. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. That left lands. He threw the hook, didn't land. These two were made for each other. Nice punch. Nice exchange here from both men. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Look absolutely exhausted. What are you going to tell him in the corner?
There's the bell to start round three. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
parries away that left hook. These two fighters are made for one another. Nice exchange here from both men. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own. He blocks the hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. An eternity for them finally comes to a close.
I've been in fights like that.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Misses with that jab. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
He just misses with that big right hand. Keeping their gloves up. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he fails to score with that left hook. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Then step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Time for the 5th round. Showing exceptional chins, by the way. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think you've got to get him inside close round.
Like to see more jabs. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He blocks the uppercut. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Edwards stumbled. He couldn't take anymore, and Charlie Edwards goes to the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
Unbelievable.
On to the 6th round. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Oh, there it is! The shot we've been wanting and hoping for, and down he goes! It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.